Hey, Intermediate Art. Going to ask you to think back about 1,000,000 years ago, or so it seems like. Thinking back to the start of the semester and the very first project that we did. Do you remember what it was? You had to draw your hand, you had to draw a face that just came out of your mind, and you had to draw the face of someone else in the classroom. Well, your final project is going to be 1/3 of that original project. You are once again going to draw the face of the person that you drew at the start of the semester. The idea is that we're going to look at the drawing you did at the start of the semester, we're going to look at the one you do now at the end of the semester, and we're going to see how far you have hopefully come during the course of the semester. Now, there weren't a lot of requirements I gave you at the start of the semester when you did this assignment. I'm going to give you a few more requirements this time. First of all, like with the first one, you're going to do it using pencil. But this time, I want you to be sure that you use value. Think about what you did with the half face drawing. Think about how a value was a key part of that. Value should be a huge part of this as well. We want to see all the values of the face. We don't want to see outlines. We just want to see values. Think about what we did with the facial features when we talked about how a face is actually put together, how many eye widths a face is, where the lips fall, where the nose falls, etc. Think about those things that we discussed and put those things into play as you are trying to draw this person. Think about any other skills that you've developed over the courses of the semester and put those into play as well. Want you to be sure that you fill most of the sheet of paper that you are doing the drawing on. So again, the idea is to do a new drawing of the face of the person that you drew at the start of the semester, being sure to include value, being sure to think about kind of the rules of the face that we talked about, etc. There also is going to be a pretty specific size requirement for it as well. And you can see in in Google Classroom today, I've got the assignment sheet for this in there, and that'll tell you specifically what you need to do size-wise for this. So be sure that you pay attention to that when you're doing this. This is going to be due on the last regular day of classes, which is Tuesday, May 19th. It'll be due at the end of the day that day. Okay, I know normally, since it's a Tuesday class, we let you turn things in on Wednesday, but I'm going to ask you to have this done by the end of the day on that Tuesday so that it doesn't spill into what would have been those 3 final exam days. Now, you might be going, wait a minute, how am I going to draw this person? I'm not in class with them anymore physically. Excellent question. So you'll notice that there are 2 other things you need to do today besides watch this video and turn in your metamorphosis drawing. One of those things is to do the check-in question, and the check-in question is you telling me whose face you drew at the start of the semester. Then the other thing that you need to do by the end of the day Friday is upload a photo of yourself. It needs to be a headshot of you. It needs to be a straight-on view of your face, not a profile. It needs to be well lit. It needs to be in focus. And you are going to upload that photo to me so that I can then get that photo to the person who needs to draw you. That's the idea. Okay, so that's how you're going to be able to draw the person that you drew at the start of the semester, is we'll make sure that you get a photo of that person. Okay, so please be sure by the end of the day on Friday, you turn in your metamorphosis drawing. You answer the check-in question for today, telling me who you drew at the start of the semester, and you upload a straight-on view of your face, well lit, clear, in focus, so that I can pass that on to the person who's going to need to draw you. Make sense? All right. If you've got questions, feel free to let me know. The assignment sheet, as I mentioned, is also posted here on Google Classroom. And I'll check in with you next week and talk just a little bit more about this. But I think that's what you need to know for now. Have a good weekend.